Hey guys, Madison here, back for another Fan Friday, and St. Patrick's Day is coming up very, very soon, and so I wanted this week's movie to be themed appropriately, so this week's poll was St. Patrick's adjacent, Irish characters, Irish themes. It was a very Irish-themed poll this week, and the winner of this Friday's poll was Brooklyn, so I'm going to be watching that today. And I'm looking forward to this. I love a good romance, a good drama, and I like the cast. I saw Saoirse Ronan is the lead. I enjoy her work as an actress. Donald Gleason in this as well. I don't know the extent of his role, but I saw that he's in it, so excited to see him because I enjoy his work as well. And yeah, I know that this is an Irish immigrant getting dropped into the middle of 1950s Brooklyn, and the drama unfolds from there. So I'm excited to see this one, guys. I remember it kind of grabbing my attention a while back and I never got around to watching it. Glad I didn't, because now I get to react to it with you guys. So without further ado, let's jump in and let's watch Brooklyn.
Vita aeternam et chalisem.
Miss Kelly, might I talk to you later?
What you're going to say will cause trouble for me in some way or another.
Known for being a troublemaker.
9 o'clock mass is over, girls.
Oh, the morning rush has arrived. They need some of that delicious looking bread.
I need some shoe polish.
That's not really a Sunday item now, is it? What couldn't you have remembered yesterday? Because it looks like you needed it yesterday.
That's none of your business. What a jerk. Give her the shoe polish.
Miss Kelly,
I hadn't forgotten. Spit it out, whatever it is.
I'm away to America.
Mic drop.
Father Flood in New York arranged it. He sponsored me. I could work every Sunday till I go.
No, thank you. Your poor sister. That's the end for her now, isn't it? She'll be looking after your mother for the rest of her life.
Dude, that woman is cold. Talk about the ultimate guilt trip.
You're the prettiest girl in County Wexford. You should be able to choose any man you want. And we're hoping that George Sheridan from the rugby club looks your way.
Do you think he might?
I know you like him, Nancy, but he's not Gary Cooper, is he?
Why didn't you wear your blue dress?
I suppose because I'm going away.
That would be bad timing if she meets a guy right before she leaves.
He's looked over here twice already.
He hasn't.
He's walking over here now.
He's not.
Would you like to dance?
She looks so sad, guys. Aww.
I should have looked after you better.
You've bought most of the clothes in this case.
I can't buy you the kind of life you need.
But you'll come see me there one day.
Yes.
You look after yourself.
You don't have to worry about me. You haven't packed your shoes yet. They'll take up a bit of room.
Aww. Oh, what a pretty green coat. No. That would be so hard.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Don't peek into the next room.
Number 1, bottom bunk, that's mine. This is hell.
Never again.
Never again to America.
The mistake was coming home from America in the first place.
They're two complete opposites, aren't they?
It's good to see that not everybody's put off their dinner by the weather forecast. It's supposed to be a rough one tonight, so none of the other passengers are eating.
Oh, great.
Please unlock it.
Oh, no. God, that would be awful. That's rough. Oh, man.
I'm sorry about the smell. The bathroom door was locked all night.
Oh, those bastards.
Just can't pick the lock.
There, won't be very comfortable, but at least it's ours.
Open the door.
If you'd been nice last night, we would have played fair. Now you've got no toilet. You bastards.
Oh, I like that she's got someone who doesn't take no crap, who's gonna take care of her.
How long do letters from Ireland take to arrive?
They take a long time at first, and then no time at all.
Where are you going to live? Brooklyn. How'd you know that?
Lucky guess.
I haven't been sick for hours.
Nice, isn't it? We'll eat tomorrow or the day after.
Sea travel, it's rough, man. Now we just, have planes to fly over in several hours.
Nothing fancy. You mustn't look like a tart.
Don't look too innocent, though. I'll put some rouge and mascara on you. Stand up straight, polish your shoes, and don't cough, whatever you do.
Don't cough.
Don't be rude or pushy, but don't look too nervous. Think like an American. You have to know where you're going.
Welcome to the United States, ma'am.
Oh, that's a good shot. That would be quite a change.
So you had letters today, Diana. Any news?
Mr. de Valera's had another operation on his eyes, she says. And we do not like politics at the dinner table.
It's not politics to talk about eye operations. What is it if the eyes belong to a politician? Ladies, from the look of you, you have greasy skin. What do you do about that?
Very blunt, isn't she?
Well, I wash it, Mrs. Q, with soap.
There's nothing wrong with soap.
The girls will help you find something suitable, ladies, won't you, girls?
So she's staying at like a boarding house kind of place?
Hi. Good morning.
Did you go out last night?
No.
Well, I saw a movie with my boyfriend. What did you see, Dorothy? I saw The Quiet Man. Eilish, they filmed it in Ireland.
Quiet Man. Good movie.
Shouldn't be a moment. Is it still hot out there? I haven't been outside since this morning, but I can tell that it might be.
Poor thing.
Remember, if people like it here, they'll come back. So you treat every customer as if she's a new friend.
I'll try.
It's not a matter of trying, it's what you have to do.
The pressure. I, too, am bad at making small talk with complete strangers, so I can relate. Is she homesick? It was so much worse back then because you couldn't just call your family or email or social media message. You can't just FaceTime. The separation would be so much harder.
Dear Eilish, it's hard for me to believe that you're reading this in America. We want to know everything. I'm sure you're busy, but even if your letters were 200 pages, it wouldn't be long enough for your mother.
Aw.
What is it? Take some time off now. Go and sit in the staff room.
She's homesick and she's lonely.
I'm so sorry, Eilish. I'd forgotten just how bad it feels to be away from home. I've enrolled you in a night class for bookkeeping at Brooklyn College. I paid you tuition for the first semester.
Wow.
This was the case responsible for the Deep Rock Doctrine in public utility integration proceedings alone.
Did you understand any of that?
He's not even reading from a book. He just knows all this.
Let's hope the next hour is easier, huh?
She seemed to be enjoying it.
Eilish, Father Flood told me about your Christmas plans.
Oh, you're not serving lunch to the old fellas who've nowhere to go, are you? Eilish, you're a saint. They smell awful.
Sheila knows how they smell because that's where she goes husband hunting.
Okay, y'all are being mean here.
It's a marvelous thing you're doing, Eilish. A Christian thing. I wish there were more like you.
Yeah, like the two girls across the table who seem to be snobs.
These are the men who built the tunnels, the bridges, the highways. God alone knows what they live on now.
That's sad.
I'm sure you'd all like to show your appreciation to all the ladies here for their hard day's work. And by way of a thank you, we have a great singer in the room with us today.
That's beautiful. Not a dry eye in the room.
Miss McAdam is leaving us. She has the best room in the house, the basement, and it has its own entrance. You're a pretty girl, Eilish, but you're sensible. So you're having the room, and that's that.
Wow. The jealousy.
You'll take Dolores to the dance with you on Saturday night, won't you?
Patty and I aren't going this week. We're going to see a movie instead.
There's so many more movies here in New York than in Cavan.
You think it'd be the other way around?
They think they're so funny.
So you both miraculously found boyfriends over the last couple of days, did you? Well, I hope you have more luck with these than you did with the last few. You can take Dolores then.
Of course.
Oh.
God, there's nobody here.
Not many. Well, look who showed up.
Well, hello.
It's good to see you.
I can see why. Come with us.
What are they doing? They don't need to leave this poor girl all by herself.
There. That's better. Now you don't look like you came in for milking the cows.
Not bad.
She is dancing with a guy instead of sitting looking forlorn at a table. Progress.
Dance, please.
Oh, sure.
Are you here with that guy?
No.
So would you dance for me? Come on.
Oh, slow dancing. They're getting a little cozy, guys.
Where do you live?
Clinton Street.
It's on my way home. Can I walk you?
I'm going to say yes. Is there a girl in a white shirt sitting on her own over there?
Oh.
She lives in my boarding house, and she's awful. If I leave with you, I'm sure she'd understand. You'd be rescuing me.
I feel bad for her, though. She's all by herself.
I'm not Irish. I'm Italian.
So what were you doing at an Irish dance?
Because I really like Irish girls.
And I was the only one who would dance with you.
Oh, no, it wasn't...
Oh, so you danced with loads of others?
He can't win.
Can I take you next week? Maybe get something to eat first.
That'd be nice.
Beginnings of a relationship here. Romance blossoming.
What do you do when you're not working?
I'm studying bookkeeping.
You want to be a bookkeeper?
I want to be an accountant one day, but yes, bookkeeping first.
She's much better at math than me.
I don't know anything about bookkeeping.
There's all the maths, of course, but that's not so complicated. The double entry system, that takes a while to get used to. She plays golf, and she's really good at it. And if she'd been at the dance last Saturday, then I don't think he'd have looked at me twice, because Rose is beautiful.
I'm worried. You haven't eaten anything.
Too busy talking.
It's the most she's talked the whole time she's been in America.
I met him on Saturday night when he called for Eilish.
Will you tell us what you know about him, Mrs. Kehoe? We know he's quite nice looking.
Didn't like his shoes much.
What on earth is wrong with his shoes?
Shoes? An odd thing to criticize.
I see now that giddiness is the 8th deadly sin. Enough.
They are super giggly. I'm like, what is so funny? Don't get it.
What's that teacher's name?
He waiting for?
All I want to do is travel home with you. I know you gotta study and get some sleep. I'll take you to your house and say goodnight. Otherwise, it's too long to wait.
Oh, that's sweet.
I want to ask you something, and you're gonna say, oh, it's too soon. I don't really know him well enough.
Please just ask. You're beginning to terrify me.
Will you come for dinner and meet my family sometime?
I'd love to.
You like Italian food?
Don't know. I've never eaten it.
Impossible not to like Italian food.
You're in a good mood, huh? I don't know the word when you go along with everything.
Amenable.
Yeah? Amenable? Can we go see a movie this week when you're not in night class?
I'll sign up for 2 movies. Even if the first date is a disaster, I'll give it another chance.
They're cute.
Congratulations. You survived your first New York winter.
Wasn't so bad.
It's colder in Ireland?
It's colder here. But you have heating. Heating everywhere. You're only cold outside.
Fair point.
You're like a different person. How did you do it?
I met somebody, an Italian fella.
Does he talk about baseball all the time? Or his mother?
No.
Then keep him. There isn't another Italian man like him in New York.
Gee, the stereotyping.
Now remember, you're getting off easy because we haven't got sauce.
You have to remember that the sauce flies everywhere, so take it slowly.
I'm going to say splash anytime I see problems.
Can I start now?
She's tried to start like twice and they keep interrupting. Is there a graceful way to eat spaghetti? If there is, I haven't found it. Just noodles everywhere, sauce everywhere.
Splash! You just splashed his mother, his father, and the walls.
Dear Rose, I have a boyfriend. He's decent and kind. We go to the cinema on Wednesdays.
Singing in the Rain. I still haven't seen that.
Tony has helped me to feel that I have a life here I didn't have before I met him. My body was here, but my life was back in Ireland with you.
I love how happy her sister is for her, but she misses her.
I better warn you about Frankie. He's nice and he's smart, but he's been talking and he's talking about all the things he's gonna say to you.
I feel like this is gonna be a culture shock for her.
Hey, how did you learn to eat spaghetti like that?
I've been taking lessons.
So, what do you eat in Ireland? Just Irish stew?
Not just.
So first of all, I should say that we don't like Irish people.
Hey.
Oh dear.
Why, Frankie?
Because a big gang of Irish beat Maurizio up and he had to get stitches.
There's probably two sides to it. I might have said something I shouldn't. I can't remember now.
No, because they beat you up.
That's kids for you. No filter.
Tony tells me you go to college.
Oh, just night classes.
I'm sorry, Ailish. I'm an idiot. I'm a rude idiot.
So is Tony offered to take you to Abbott's Field when the season starts?
You like baseball?
Put it this way, if our kids end up supporting the Yankees or the Giants, it'd break my heart.
Mine too.
Kids.
I love you.
Whoa.
Thank you for the evening. It was lovely.
She didn't say it back. Maybe it was just too fast for her. I mean, he was already like mentioning kids and she was kind of looked at him like, hold on a minute.
Sheila, can I ask you something? Why aren't you married?
Because my husband met somebody else and left me.
Oh.
Would you get married again?
Has somebody asked you?
No.
But they might.
Would I get married again? No. I want to be waiting outside the bathroom of my boarding house forever.
Seems Ailish is just scared of the commitment. Like, she maybe wants to be married, but she's just scared of taking the leap and it's moving so fast. It's not there. He was probably afraid he was coming on too strong.
I'm sorry.
I didn't think you were coming.
No.
I need to say something to you.
Can we just talk about something else? 10 minutes before I'm supposed to meet you and I'm standing in sewage just pouring through this old lady's ceiling.
So the sewage is still pouring through the ceiling?
Well, what's the difference?
You let me say what I want to say. I don't think you'll mind.
Okay.
After I had dinner at your house, you told me you loved me. Well, I didn't really know what to say, but I know what to say now. So the next time you tell me you love me, I'll say I love you too.
Oh. Oh, that was so sweet.
You love me?
Yes, but don't ask me anything else, and don't talk about our kids being Dodgers fans. Please, don't push me.
All right, I'm sorry.
Oh.
I've saved some money. I'll be able to pay for next year's tuition and pay you back for last year.
Qualifications and a boyfriend, Ailish. You're not the miserable young girl who wanted to go home last winter.
Seems like years ago.
She's changed a lot. A lot of growth.
We're going to Coney Island at the weekend.
But do you have a bathing costume?
No, I was going to...
Do you have sunglasses?
No.
You need sunglasses.
Diana's right, though, Ailish. You need to think carefully about your costume. It's the most Tony will ever have seen of you, and you don't want to put him off.
The pressure.
Why didn't you tell me to put my costume on underneath my clothes? Right, I'm ready.
Green, good choice.
I still miss you and Mother and think about you every day, but I think I can say that for the first time since I've been in America, I'm really happy. At the weekend, he took me to see the Brooklyn Dodgers, the baseball team he loves. They lost, so he was annoyed.
Rose?
I'll soon be able to afford to come home and see you and Mammy.
Rose.
What the heck?
Rose.
What the heck? What happened? No. What happened? Oh my gosh. Ailish is going to be crushed. Oh no.
I think perhaps she was ill, and she knew she was ill, and she didn't tell anybody.
When will they bury her?
Tomorrow.
She can't even be there.
Why did I ever come here?
Rose wanted a better life for you.
But I'll never see her again.
She was just happy, guys. Finally happy.
You know that I think you will, and that she'll be watching over you every day for the rest of your life.
Dang it, guys.
Hello? Mammy?
When your daddy died, I said to myself that I shouldn't grieve too much because I had the two of you. And then when you went to America, I told myself the same thing because she was here with me. I have nobody.
Gosh.
We're gonna build 5 houses here. Mom and Dad, they're gonna have one because Ma always wanted a house with a backyard. We'll sell 3. And the other one, my brothers, they asked me if I wanted it. I guess what I'm saying is you want to live out here on Long Island.
I can't read what she's thinking.
At least tell me to think about it.
I don't need to think about it.
Sure is pretty out there. I just feel like they're gonna throw a curveball when she goes back home to Ireland, and it's not gonna be so simple.
Will you marry me before you leave?
You don't trust me to come back?
We don't have to tell anybody. Just keep it between us.
Why do you want to do it?
Because if we don't, I'm gonna go crazy.
Seems like he doesn't trust her to come back unless they are married. If she really loved him, of course she'd come back. I don't know why, I just got a bad feeling about this. I'm afraid she's gonna marry him and then she's gonna meet somebody in Ireland. And then she's gonna be conflicted and then, oh dear, maybe I'm wrong.
So this is it. This is where you live.
And if you make one tiny noise, she'll evict me.
No men in the women's boarding house. She's breaking the rules. Footsteps.
There's no point in worrying now. Stay with me.
Hey, are you Irish? I'm just about to marry an Irish girl, so I guess I know this some more.
Where's your girl from?
And it's Scotty.
I think my wife has family there.
A connection.
And Ailish Lacey.
Come over here.
Well, it's official now.
Nancy! No. I'm so glad you can come to the wedding. Your mother accepted the invitation on your behalf.
She's gonna end up staying longer than planned.
I'm booked to go back to New York on the 21st.
Oh, you can wait an extra week to see your best friend married.
I can't believe I'm married to someone you'll never know. But you like him. I wish everything were different.
I hate that she couldn't be there for the funeral and stuff. For some closure, you know? Although I'm glad she's getting it now.
Oh, that'll be Nancy and Annette.
Off you go.
Ailish, this is Jim Farrell.
It's a great pleasure to meet you.
Ah, I'm wondering where he was.
Do you have to be with other fellas from the rugby club all the time?
Do you not like the fellas from the rugby club, Ailish?
I don't particularly, George.
We're not all the same.
You all look the same. It's the blazer and the hair oil.
Sassy.
Where's Annette? And why has he come?
He's very nice, so don't be too hard on him.
I'm going back.
But you can have a bit of fun while you're here, can't you?
Well, she's married now, so I was afraid of this, guys.
It was a terrible thing. We all went to the funeral mass. My mother and father and myself. My mother played golf with her, you know. It was the saddest thing to happen in the town that I can remember.
Thank you.
This is why I was afraid of her getting married before she came back over here.
You don't make it sound very glamorous.
It's not really.
Not even, what you call it, the department store where you work.
It sells lovely things, but I don't like the work, so.
What would you like to do?
I want to do what Rose did.
Well, you should call in at Davis's. I'm sure they'd be glad to have you.
But you just want her to stay.
Oh dear. Ah, man.
How was your evening?
It was very nice, thank you.
Was that Jim Farrell I saw in the car with them?
It was.
He's a catch for someone.
Her mother's trying to set them up. She doesn't want her to go back.
Hello, Miss Brennan.
Is she officially married? I thought they got officially married, but now I'm starting to question it because no one else is acting like she is. Maybe she just didn't tell them.
Hello, Ailish. Maria has been telling me you've done the most marvelous job here. I'd like you to continue on a part-time basis. Let's see how that goes, and then we'll speak again.
I'll be going back to the United States.
Let you and I speak again before we make any firm decisions one way or the other.
Oh boy, here we go. Torn between two places. You know, she's not wearing a ring, so maybe I just assumed her and Tony made it official and they didn't. But he said that about keeping it between the two of them, so I don't know. I don't know, guys. I probably missed a line that explained everything. People are yelling in the comments right now in the future.
You have beaches in Brooklyn.
Yes, but they're just very crowded.
There'll probably be quite a few walkers along here later.
It's still not the same.
You must seem very backward to you now.
Of course not. You seem calm and civilized and charming.
Guys, they have good chemistry.
The golf club is inaugurating a prize in Rose's name. I think she'd like you to come along and present it to the first winner. Yeah, and my mother would like to meet you too, by the way.
Thank you. I'd like that.
He likes her.
I wished it had been like this before I went. There was nothing here for me before. Now I have a job and...
Yeah, everything's kind of falling into place.
Is that an American trick? Yes, it's a good one, isn't it?
She was prepared this time.
How long they known about it?
I'm trying to write to Ailish, and I want it to be...
You've wrote before already. About 5 times.
Yeah, but they're no good, Frankie, and she's only written back once. I'm worried I'm putting her off me.
I'm 8 years old. I don't know anything about kissing.
Dear Ailish, I hope that you are doing well in Ireland. I hope that your mother's feeling less sad. I've been working hard. I've been saving money, and everybody asks me about you all the time. I think about you most minutes and most days, even when I go see the Dodgers.
Sparks are flying, guys. I'm not gonna lie, I'm shipping them. Their chemistry is so good. But I'm like, what's gonna happen? Everything's all complicated now. And I don't know if she's married or not. Is she not even reading them? Oh boy. Wow.
I'd like to see London and Paris and Rome, New York. I'm so sorry. I wanted to ask you 1,000 things and all I've done is talked.
It's like the reverse of when she first went out with Tony. Jim's doing all the talking.
Mother's worried about leaving me here on my own.
I'm hoping you won't be on your own forever.
I'm sure he won't. I mean...
So the summers in New York.
Oh man, guys. They're it. They're it. I'm sorry, but they're it.
Dear Tony, thank you for your letters. I want you to know that... I don't know what I want you to know.
Is she gonna break Tony's heart, or is she gonna end up going back to him, breaking Jim's heart?
Lord, bless these rings. Grant that those who wear them may always be faithful to each other. Through Christ our Lord. Amen.
It was a lovely service. Jim and I promised my mother we'd take her back to the car.
Jim and I. It won't be long now, but the sound of it.
Gotta love small towns. Everybody talks.
I can't let you just go back to America without saying anything. I don't want you to go, and I know that means asking you another question, but I don't want to bombard you, so I'll save that one for later.
I'm grateful, and I'm flattered.
She's confused.
I'd imagined a different life for myself.
But your life here could be just as good. Better, even, maybe.
Could take the girl out of Ireland, but can you take the Ireland out of the girl?
Mary! I was just coming to fetch you. To fetch me? I haven't worked for Miss Kelly for a long time, Mary. She told me not to come back without you.
You look after things for 5 minutes while I'm upstairs with the Ailish, please, Mary.
I heard that you're working over in Davis's.
That's right.
And there's lots of talk about you and young Jim Farrell.
You know what people are like. They love to talk.
Yes, they do.
Do you remember Mrs. Brady? Mrs. Brady has a niece living in Brooklyn. She'd been to a wedding at the City Hall, and her husband bumped into a girl from Enniscorthy who was getting married there.
Yep.
He didn't bump into me.
You can't fool me, Miss Lacey. Although I'm not sure that that's your name any longer.
Oh boy. So it is official. Okay, I wasn't sure, but...
I'd forgotten.
You'd forgotten?
I'd forgotten what this town is like. What were you planning to do, Miss Kelly? Keep me away from Jim? Stop me from going back to America? Perhaps you didn't even know. My name is Ailish Fiorello.
What an amazing response. That lady really is a witch, isn't she?
How can I help? I'd like to make a reservation for the next available sailing from Cove to New York. Mammy, I'm sorry. I'm married. I got married in Brooklyn before I came home. I should have told you as soon as I got back. I want to be with my husband.
So you're going back?
Tomorrow.
I'm going to bed.
I can't believe she didn't even tell her mom the whole time she was back.
Perhaps you're right and tell me about him.
I will.
Good night, Ailish.
Oh man. Her mom wanted her to marry Jim and stay there with her in Ireland. Dang, man. It's hard to tell what she wants because she seems like she wants both, but maybe she's finally made up her mind. No. She broke his heart.
So are you away to live in America?
No, I live there already.
I'm gonna live in Brooklyn, New York.
You're not to eat. It'll stop you getting so sick. Do you promise me?
I promise.
The role reversal.
Look as if you know where you're going. You have to think like an American. You'll feel so homesick that you'll want to die, and there's nothing you can do about it apart from endure it, and it won't kill you. And then you'll catch yourself thinking about something or someone who has no connection with the past. Someone who's only yours. And you'll realize that this is where your life is.
I'm not crying, you're crying. Oh my goodness, guys, that was so good. I think I remember back when this movie came out, there was some Oscar buzz around it. I might be wrong about that, but I think I remember that. And if so, it was absolutely deserved because that was a fantastic film and very powerful, very beautiful, and just such a quiet film. But it was just so filled with all this internal conflict of the main character of Ailish, and I loved that she was such a likable character. She was so quiet and unassuming, and she was a hard worker, and she wanted to carve out a certain kind of life for herself. She had dreams, but she also loved her home back in Ireland, and she was trying to figure out where home was. That was the question really of the film, is my home, is my place here in Ireland where I lived my whole life before I came to America, or is my home now in America in Brooklyn? And man, they kept me guessing. I really thought when that twist came of her sister dying and then her going back to Ireland and her friend getting married, I really thought they were going the direction of she's gonna move back to Ireland. She's falling in love with Jim. She's gonna stay there. I fell for it, hook, line, and sinker. And I was like, oh no, the conflict is gonna be that she's already married and now she can't be with Jim, even though she loves Jim because she's already married. But really, she really did love Tony, and of course ended up going back to him in the end. And my heart hurt for Jim because he really did seem to love her, and I was rooting for it, honestly. Maybe it's because I love Donald Gleason so much, but I was totally shipping them. Their chemistry was so good. And I was kind of rooting for them to end up together and stay there in Ireland. Although he mentioned coming to New York as well, but I couldn't obviously root for it since she's already married, she's already committed to Tony. And I was trying to figure that out. I was like, I'm pretty sure they're already married, but she wasn't telling anybody she was married. So then I was doubting myself. I was like, maybe I just thought they made it official, but they didn't, but they did. And I'm glad that she decided to go back to Tony, and I hope they're happy. I hope they live a happily ever after together. They were really sweet and really just adorable. I loved watching their love story develop and unfold over the course of the movie, and Saoirse Ronan is so good. She gave such an endearing and charming performance in this movie, and just very emotional as well, and she can convey so much. She's not an over actor. She can convey a lot just with what some would call a blank expression, but with her it's not. It's just a quiet, ponderous, thoughtful expression, and sometimes you're like, what is she thinking? And you can just see the wheels turning. She does that so well. And yeah, just played such a likable character in this movie, a protagonist that was really easy to root for, to get behind. I love seeing shy characters find their way in the world because I relate to that. That's very much how I am naturally. I'm very quiet, very reserved. I don't really open up with people until I get to know them. And that's how she was. And it was really neat getting to see her just totally like thrown out of her comfort zone of where she's been her whole life and thrown into the middle of Brooklyn, New York, and making her way and dealing with homesickness and really being away from home, away from family for the first time. I was immediately just like behind her. I was rooting for her. And I'm so glad she figured out what she wanted in the end, and she figured out who she wanted in the end. And again, yeah, I just hope she gets her happily ever after. Got me all teary at the end. I loved that. Absolutely loved it. I loved seeing her too as an Irish immigrant making her way in America. I don't have a lot of Irish heritage. I have some. I have a good bit more Scottish heritage, I would say, but I do have a little Irish, and so I feel a little bit of kinship there. And it really was so hard for the Irish when they first started immigrating to America. I like that they incorporated that in that one scene, and Jim Broadbent's character was talking about how they built the bridges and they built this and they built that, and the Irish were really, really mistreated for a long time and kind of like indentured servants really over in America for a while. They were not treated well at all. There was a lot of discrimination there, so they were really just a very poor working class for a long time. So I liked that nod to that history there. And yeah, guys, this was just a really beautiful movie with great performances and a beautiful score as well. I really, really enjoyed it. Thank you guys so much, those of you who voted for it on the poll this week. And thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this reaction. Be sure to drop a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you haven't, and click the link in the description below if you want to see my full-length watch-along over on Patreon. And be sure to come back Monday for my next Mads Pick Monday to see what I will be watching next. Happy St. Patrick's Day. I'm a few days early, but happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. Thanks again, guys, for watching, and I will see you on Monday.